Mildred's garden. Mildred was the sort of woman everyone adored, soft-spoken, kind-eyed, with trembling hands that always offered cookies or a warm cup of tea. The neighbors said she was losing it a bit, ever since her husband Arthur had gone missing. Dementia, they whispered. Poor dear doesn't even remember he's dead. But Mildred did remember Arthur, his slow shuffle through the house, his gruff voice softened by age. And she remembered the night he disappeared, sort of. She sat in her floral armchair, knitting half-heartedly, when a voice, her own voice, echoed through her head, but wrong, deeper, meaner. Go check the roses, Mildred. They've bloomed beautifully. Startled, she looked out the window. The backyard was aglow with dusky light, and the roses, Arthur's pride and joy, were indeed in full crimson bloom. She felt the compulsion, like puppet strings tugging at her limbs, to go outside. The air was cool, sweet. She knelt by the roses and began to dig with her bare hands, dirt caking her fingers, getting under her nails. Then, thud, something solid, a faded slipper. Her breath caught. She clawed faster, revealing a foot, then a leg, then Arthur's bloated, decaying face, locked in an expression of abject terror. She screamed, but it wasn't her voice that echoed in the night. It was hers, the other, her. Shh, the voice whispered inside her head. You remember now, don't you? And she did. The argument, the scream, the heavy iron fire poker in her hand, the thud of it striking skull, again, and again, and again. No, she sobbed, stumbling backward. I couldn't have. You didn't. We did. The voice purred. He called you useless, said you were slipping. We couldn't let that stand. Her hands trembled, covered in blood and dirt and rose petals. Sirens echoed faintly in the distance. Someone must have heard the scream. She looked down at Arthur's corpse, now fully unearthed. And as the red and blue lights flickered through the backyard fence, the last thread of Mildred unraveled. She turned toward the officers with a sweet smile, her eyes gleaming with a new light, a darker one. Would you boys care for some tea?